Hello viewers, it is your favorite spoiler from the recap room. For more updates, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Viewers are left with a mind-bending revelation at the end of Alien-Earth Episode 3, Metamorphosis, which exposes what Boy Kavalier is having Kirsh do with the recently acquired Weyland-Yutani alien specimens. Oddly, it involves one of Joe's surgically removed lungs and a tiny fish-like extraterrestrial that was retrieved from a specimen inside a xenomorph egg. Wendy, also known as Marcy, battled the Queen Xenomorph that had been frightening numerous characters in the first 2 episodes of Alien-Earth after she fled to save her brother, Joe, at the end of the second episode. Wendy killed the xenomorph by cutting off its head with her paper cutter blade, although she and Joe were hurt in the process. In his own perverse way, Boy Kavalier might have saved Joe's life, just as he did with Marcy and the other hybrids, despite the unsettling and startling final montage of Alien-Earth. The experiment, as you call it, is extremely unexpected, but all indications are that Joe's alien-infested lung will be put back into his body and that he will survive, at least temporarily. It's difficult to comprehend and even harder to believe what Boy Kavalier and Kirsh are doing with Joe's lung in their Prodigy lab, especially after instantly rewatching the final scene from Alien-Earth Episode 3. Since neither of them has ever dealt with this alien species, it is obvious that it is an experiment. If Joe's lung is placed back into his body, it should be disastrous. Joe's lung will probably be used as a host by the fish-like alien within the xenomorph egg, which is what it seems to be doing at the end of Episode 3. This implies that Joe will have a xenomorph developing inside of him and will surely perish as a result of having his lung restored to him. Boy Kavalier may be utilizing this experiment for both personal benefit and scientific advancement because Wendy is obsessed with Joe. Joe's death allows Wendy to return to her true potential as a prodigy innovator. But it's a secret that Boy Kavalier loves Wendy more than any other lost boy, therefore he might not want to ruin her with Joe's passing. Given that Prodigy has a tendency to prolong human life, Joe might be forced to transform into a hybrid like Wendy in order to protect himself from the invading alien. On her way to the Prodigy lab, Wendy heard the screeching alien, which hurts and pierces her ears. After her contact with the Queen Xenomorph, which left her bleeding a white liquid, it's unknown if she is anyway related to the Xenomorph children, although it appears that there may be some kind of unidentified brain connection. Wendy's difficulty entering the lab before passing out might simply be a side effect of her recuperation process and a sign that she needs more time to recalibrate. It is probable that she may require further time to recuperate at the beginning of Alien-Earth Episode 4. She and Joe might be in a similar situation if she is connected to the xenomorphs in any way. Dear Nibs, she seems to be having an existential crisis about her synth body and the fact that she is no longer human, on top of being terrified by an extraterrestrial attacking her. In addition, Nibs is uneasy about her new home at Neverland and the reality that she no longer has one. She finds it difficult to grasp reality, her environment, and herself because her human self is truly dead. Her despair serves more as proof of Nibs surviving humanity, or a replica of it, even though it may have been partially caused by a mistake made during the consciousness transfer process. Following his interactions with Slightly and Smee, 2 of the hybrids, Morrow emerges as a more significant and nuanced antagonist in Alien-Earth Episode 3. When Morrow notices that these synthesizers act oddly like children in adult bodies, he becomes curious about who or what they are and realizes that they are not a threat. After scaring Morrow away, Kirsh returns to Neverland with Joe, the specimens, and the herbids. However, after putting a bug on Slightly, Morrow is able to speak with him and asks if they may become friends. He investigates Boy Kavalier's past while doing so, implying that his pretended fascination with Slightly is actually far more related to his genuine curiosity about Boy Kavalier's activities. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more updates.